Hey guys, ExitSign250 here, and today is going to be door closers. Yeah. And so in this video, I'm going to be showing you guys some stuff I've been messing around with my closers and hardware. So I remounted the tail on my door, and I also got some new hardware, so let's check it out. So first, here is the tail. As you can see, I did move it over a little bit. So here's where it used to be. The body came about right here, and there's where the shoe was that was holding in the forearm. Reason I moved it over is because I wanted the closer to be opened up more, and I don't know, so like it gets cycled even further than it used to, and I could tell because every time I opened it up, well, I'll show you here in a second. Another reason is one of these screws are starting to come loose, I think, and so the bottom screw came loose with it. And then another thing that happened is the shoe, that screw hole right about there, the huge one, it was coming loose, so the shoe was coming off the frame. So that just inspired me to remount it. So I remounted it properly, kind of. And so I did preload it a tad. It would be properly preloaded, but this stupid thing doesn't hold it. But it is kind of preloaded. I don't want to give it too much, but I don't want to give it too little. There's everything. Pinion cap, same thing. And yeah. So let's go ahead and give it a test. So right about here, the closer kind of stiffens up. Kind of want to say it's a homemade back check, maybe, if you want to say that. But that's just because it usually, in my old thing, it would stop right here. This is fully open, but now I can open it up all the way to here. And a little more, so it gets a little stiff because it isn't used to that. So let's see the speed. And it's a good latch. So it's really good. And something I like to do, a little tip for some people adjusting the latch portion, is I test the latch to see how the latch is. First I do fully open, so I'm gonna pass on this one. Then I'll do it so for regular arm, when the closer's arm is parallel kind of to the top of the door. I don't know how well you can see that, but roughly like that, then let it go. If it latches, it's good. And same thing for parallel, because parallel the arm's usually like this, and when it gets up to that, then try out the latch, I guess. So I haven't really tested it out with parallel. Do that one more time, and then I'll show you the other hardware I have on this door. It's pretty good. I do need to repaint it soon. So another hardware I got was actually an early birthday present, and that is down here. You may say, oh yeah, it's just a door stop. Well, not really. It is a magnetic door stop. So it counts as a door stop, or door whatever you want to call it, but it has a magnet. So over here is the magnet part, and it's a spring. So there's your magnet. So when you open it up all the way, it holds open. And on the box it says it can hold open closers from size 1 to size 3. I don't know what this size is, but on the tail box it said it was a medium duty residential closer. So oh well. I'll demonstrate that to you guys. It also counts like a door stop, I was saying. So let me see if I can focus it for you. Alright, see? And then it stays open. So if I ever wanted the door to stay open instead of messing with door stops, and have it open, so. And to release it, you might say, oh, just pull it like that. Well, that's what I thought too, but it kind of, I guess if you want to call it, abuses the closer, and it forcefully shuts it a little. Not a lot, but a little. And you're also kind of pulling it out of the door and the molding part. So I looked about it, and it says to do it, you gotta do that. You just simply push on it, which I think is really cool. So I'll do that again. See? Do that one more time. Oh, see? And then the closer will shut the door. Only thing I don't like, but they kind of fixed that, is just like an internal hold open. So when you open it up to the degree or whatever, it'll stay open like the one over there. But the thing is, when you do that, see, it just acts like a doorstop then, unless you slow it down and hold it. So I thought that was cool. So that's the tail over there. So now let's go over to the Ultra closer. Okay, now on this door, let's look at the Ultra closer. So opening it up, here it is, right up here. I don't know if I mentioned this in the last one. If we get that cover off. I did put that little mounting thing that they like you to use, and only reason I did that, it's not necessary because you can actually mount it without it. But only reason I did that is because I had to mount it on this huge hole. Once again, if I mentioned this last time, just ignore me or skip through. But when I had to remount it closer to the actual area, I couldn't because there was this huge hole right here where this ripped off before. So I used that to give it extra support, I guess. So it works just fine. I probably need to patch all these holes. But yeah, so anyway, let's go and put the cover back on and I will demonstrate the cycle. Oh, on a side note, this other door, I put a door stop on it. I know it doesn't match. The door's kind of squeaky too. But I did it because I'm sick of it hitting my mini system board all the time. So see, it stops it. I might put a closer over here in the future. So let's go ahead and see the closing speed for this closer. Let's do that one more time. And it latches. One speed, one cycle. There's no sweep and latch, just one speed for the whole door. There's your hole open. Arm, semi-loose. It's weird, when I tighten it and it's really stiff, after a couple cycles it'll get a little loose again, but oh well. And so I'll do that again, and as you can see it latches. So perfect. Let's do it out here. Pretty good for a closet. So there you go. Alright, I guess that's the video. Hope you guys enjoyed. As you can kind of tell, I am trying out the new quality and the new lighting. So, yeah. I guess that's it. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to ask or post. And I guess I will see you guys in another video. Bye!